Thank you for staying with us. We continue election coverage now with a big vote in Hawkinsville and Pulaski County. Hawkinsville voted yes to consolidation with 52% in favor, but Pulaski County voted no with 63% of the people against it. So consolidation will not happen between Hawkinsville and Pulaski County. Now, I do want to remind you, consolidation was brought to the ballot in 1999. The same thing happened back then. It passed in the city, but it failed in the county. A yes vote would have meant that the two governments would have merged. And when I covered consolidation in this area as the charter was heading to the General Assembly for approval, I learned that a lot of the city and county services are already combined. For example, law enforcement merged several years ago. And in Washington County tonight, an education penny tax passed. The extra penny will be collected for 5 years or until $23 million is raised, whichever one comes first. A maximum of $10 million will be used for paying debts. They'll also pay for upgrades to schools, specifically to build a new high school and for purchasing new school equipment. A vote to continue a penny tax also passed in Dodge County tonight. It'll cover jail debt, roads and bridges, transportation, infrastructure upgrades, repairs, changes, and those are all for the cities of Eastman, Rhine, Milan, Chauncey, and Chester. And that money will also cover sanitation, recreation vehicles, rural fire department, and paying off the debts in those areas. And again, Crawford County passed their SPLOST tonight. They're going to continue that SPLOST for the next 6 years. They're hoping to raise about $3 million with the penny tax for road projects, public safety improvements, and waste and water improvements. And in Centerville tonight, 61% of you said no and 39% said yes to a senior citizen exemption amendment on the ballot. Now, let me explain this for you. Right now, citizens who are over the age of 70 do not pay property taxes on their homes. This amendment on the ballot was going to change it so that people would pay property taxes on the first $50,000 of the assessed value of their homes. Now, the residents obviously said no to this measure, so that means residents over 70, you won't have to worry about paying any property taxes still going forward. And also in Forsyth now tonight, we're moving on to Sunday package sales. This means that the county voted yes, that they want to allow stores to sell liquor in the county on Sundays, and that'll cover beer and wine and also regular alcohol. That will be between the hours of 12:30 and 11:30 p.m. And of course, with the majority of the people saying yes to that vote. Moving on now to the Fort Valley Sunday alcohol sales. This is the same thing. 64% of you said yes to being able to purchase alcohol on Sunday. Again, it covers wine, beer, and regular alcohol, and that is on Sundays. And in Jones County, now this is a different, similar but different. You said yes, 61% of you said yes to allowing stores to sell. This is just beer and wine on Sundays. Interesting note, Jones County and Gray do not allow packaged liquor stores in their area, so there's no sale of alcohol in that area in Middle Georgia. And moving on to Gray, Sunday alcohol sales will now be allowed to be purchased by the drink. 65% of you said yes to that. Interesting to note that local restaurants, I spoke with them when I did a story over the summer, and a lot of them said they felt they were missing out, especially on Super Bowl Sundays in past years, surrounding counties like Bibb and Baldwin allowing the sale of alcohol, so they missed all that business. And then moving on to Gray's Sunday package sales, this is for, again, beer and wine. So places like Ingles and local marts will now be allowed to sell beer and wine on Sundays. All right, I think that's all. Oh, we got one more here. Dublin Sunday package sales. 61% of you said no to that. That's 694 votes in the city of Dublin. The Emerald City does not want to allow you to have alcohol on Sundays, and the same thing goes for restaurants with a majority. 57% said no, we don't want to drink in restaurants on Sunday. We like things the way they are.